time has come for us to head out on a road trip to the great state of Maine. That's right, the Firebird travels us on the Mississippi Blues Trail to visit the second farthest blues trail marker from our home in the United States, and the second to last blues trail marker to be visited in the United States in a Firebird Formula.
Wife and my son actually already been to this one, but you gotta be a Firebird traveler and you gotta be a blues trail traveler. Consider this the next to the last Firebird travel as far as the blues trail marker is concerned. Of course, if we have anything in Mississippi, we'll take the 96, the OG Formula, and go visit it. All right. First stop is Bowling Green, Kentucky. We should be there in 340 miles. And we'll see you then.
The home of the Corvette. Big brother to the Firebird.
Oh, yeah. And the Camaro.
And the Camaro.
There you go. All right, we'll see y'all when we get there.
Peace out.
And away we go. Bye-bye Batesville, Mississippi. Bye-bye place where I work. Bye-bye excessive heat warning. Take a picture, baby. I ain't trying to negotiate through Memphis traffic today, so we're taking the bypass to Nashville.
Keep right at the park to continue on exit 283A.
There's a lot of people. I ain't never seen that many people on I-69.
Oh, they trying to get away from Memphis too. You heard me? Wow, man. You serious? Holy moly.
Talk about having a bad day.
Lord have mercy.
Have to pray for those people.
Yeah.
I've driven about 200 miles before my wife took over right outside of Nashville. And here's the inevitable traffic jam.
Yeah, looks like we're coming into a jam. Thing says we got like, well, 7 minutes now.
Do nothing like that. Get away from me. Give me my collet, dude. You see that line all the way down there? Yeah, it's past this interchange.
We made it past the jam with no sign of any accident or incident.
All right, we rolling hard again. Say it.
Where the accidents at? I do not see them. We were slowed down and there was nothing. Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
No evidence of nothing.
Well, at least we have 38 miles, 36 minutes. We should get there. If nothing else happens or supposedly happens, we'll get there at 7:30, which is 36 minutes from now.
We crossed into Kentucky and also into a severe thunderstorm watch.
Oh.
Make that a severe thunderstorm warning. But we eventually made it into Bowling Green. We're just about at our, oh my goodness, it's an aviation park. You guys know how much I love airplanes. Now we're just about at our first stop, the Bowling Green KOA. Talk about a tough first day, but we got some White Castles and now we're good for the night. Good morning from the Bowling Green KOA. The campground is very nice and the cabin we stayed in is also nice, except for the hard bed mattress.
We're at a KOA here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and we stayed at one of their cabins. And oh, it is nice. It is nice. So this is our first leg of our 9-day road trip to Maine and back along the Mississippi Blues Trail, the Mississippi to Maine. Of course, we gotta always do our Mississippi Blues Trails in a Pontiac Firebird. Julian's packing the car.
Just in case you don't know, my wife loves camping, so make sure you check out our Traveling Weekenders channel, which documents our adventures in our Jayco J-Flight Baja trailer, also known as, you guessed it, the Jaybird.
So we got a cabin that had its own bathroom, so we did not have to use the bathhouse. which was pretty cool. That is what the husband wanted. He said, gotta have his own bathroom because we're not truly camping, Shalisa. This is a Firebird road trip. This is not a camping trip. But I did the booking, so yeah, it's kind of like a camping trip too.
It's all good because now it's my turn to check out what I like.
Got me a t-shirt, y'all. Look at that.
Okay with your camping self. Less than a quarter mile from the KOA is the Aviation Heritage Park.
Look at all these airplanes. Got Marine One. This aircraft flew Presidents Bill Clinton and President George W. Bush. There she go.
Interesting story about this F-4 Phantom. The pilot who flew this aircraft shot down a MiG-21 over North Vietnam. The Vietnamese pilot survived, and get this, 37 years to the date of this dogfight, the Vietnamese pilot was the guest of honor at the formal opening of this Aviation Heritage Park. This T-38 Talon was flown by astronauts such as Alan Shepard, John Glenn, and Neil Armstrong. We're back on the road, heading towards our official halfway point on today's trip. But good Lord, this holiday traffic is terrible.
Alright guys, apparently it's been another accident. We've been in a jam for the past 5-10 minutes. Still, I guess we're getting close to it. We're about half a mile from our exit. We've been going so slow, she falling asleep over there. Goodness. We are trying our best to get killed today. You don't see nobody else trying to blow back in on you. God almighty.
Despite being startled by that tow truck,
I don't know what's going on here.
we continued on the Bluegrass Parkway. And about 3.5 hours after we left Bowling Green, we made it to our halfway stop at the Ark Encounter in Williamstown, Kentucky.
Make our way up there. Get them big suckers on there. Thank you for saving them pigs. Wow, that's crazy. Golly, what the world?
You get laid out.
I'm tired. What kind of animal is that? Probably presumed extinct. Go to the door. Some girl. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
And his wife.
Picking them teeth.
You definitely have to visit the Ark Encounter. It is absolutely awesome. But now we gotta get back on the road and head to our destination for the night.
Columbus.
Oh, it's people at the Bangle Staker. Look at that. Look at all those people at the Bangle Staker.
It turned out to be a Taylor Swift concert. We made it to our destination right before dark, which is another campsite that my wife found on Glamping Hub called Bloomfield Meadows. It's actually a pretty nice place, but it's missing one very important thing.
This our little cottage for the night.
It ain't got no electricity. Shoot.
It's okay. It's cozy. I'm enjoying it.
Oh yeah, there's no bathroom in the cottage either. You have to walk about 200 feet to the bathroom, which in normal situations is fine, but
They got dogs. They barked at me. Whoa, puppies. Whoa.
yeah, they scared me pretty good.
Goddamn freaking dangerous to go to the bathroom.
And I thought camping was supposed to relieve stress. Let me get in this cabin before something gets me for real. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning from my little house on the meadows. There's wood available for the fire pit.
That's pretty cool to get blackberries.
That is also a little place for some people to stay. A family staying there. And this is the barn. And in the barn is the bathroom. And there's the cabin in the background. There it is.
This is honestly a very nice place to camp, but we gotta get ready to head out.
We're getting ready to go to church this morning. It is a Sunday morning. There it is. Sitting out here in the meadow.
We're on our way to attend a wonderful church service at Centerburg Church of Christ in Centerburg, Ohio.
Here's my heart, Lord, take it, seal it for thy courts above.
After service, I had to replace my turn signal bulb, which blew out while we were heading to church.
Here it is. Another busted bulb. Courtesy of running in the park.
I replaced the bulb in about a minute and we were good to go. We left out of Centerburg and did some Sunday driving on a nice scenic 2-lane highway. We got back on the interstate for a while, then we took another scenic route and crossed into the great state of Pennsylvania.
Welcome to Pennsylvania.
Yay!
And here's another traffic jam.
Look at that Corvette.
Ooh, look at that Corvette.
We eventually got on I-86 and crossed into New York State. Today's drive was worry-free for the most part, but it rained all day.
Just won't stop raining.
We eventually made it to our destination for the day, Olean, New York. And yes, I mistakenly called it Olean. Well, my wife called it Orleans.
So we're walking in Orleans. I'm sorry, now you got me saying it. Olean, New York. So we're gonna see what it be about.
When we first got to Olean, we ate dinner at Third Base Bar and Grill, and it was all good.
This little house. Nice little house. That's Army School. Olean Patriot.
Like they been through some stuff. Been through the war, had
Look at those houses. You are a structure deserving of baby lives. Oh, okay.
We made our way back to our hotel,
That's right, we're staying at the Plus, baby.
and we're calling it a day. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. My wife's got me out here exercising, but it's all good, especially when you consider the view. We're walking on the campus of St. Bonaventure University. Just behind the campus is the Allegheny River Valley Trail.
Alright, let's try it out. It's pretty cool. See
Little chipmunks running around, y'all. Look at them. That's the river, y'all.
Oh, look.
Wait a minute, that Bigfoot over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Oh God, it's Bigfoot. Definitely wasn't expecting that.
It's a baby.
Oh, wow. Got the mountains, the rivers, the valleys. Got everything. Got another little rabbit here. Hey rabbit, how you doing? We about to get it to the gargoyle park.
Or do you walk that way? Look how fast his mouth going.
Let's see.
Oh, he stopped because I talked about him.
I don't like to eat when people looking at me. It is time for us to hunt a geocache, and we are on the trail right now. All right, guys, we are 437 feet from the cache, from the location.
129.
And now we're 329 feet. And we're going to see if we can find something when we walk through this golf course. Come on. Hole number 16 or basket number 16. It's a par 3. I said disc golf. Okay. All right, so I won't spoil it. Let me turn it off. It took us a minute, but we eventually found it.
Well, we found the cache and we were looking, and I had the directions, and I kept saying, oh, it's over here. Julie was over there. I was like, now come over here. And I was standing right over it.
She showed us. Oh, yeah.
And of course, we didn't have a pen, so we took a
We
picture.
didn't come out here to cache. We came out
We
here to
gotta
hike.
always be prepared.
Next time we don't have no pen, ain't looking.
Oh, no, I don't like that. So I must already carry a pen then.
Yeah, you must always carry a pen anyway.
Well, you should have brought your backpack. Didn't you have a pen in it?
No, I didn't.
What's the point of a backpack without a pen?
Cut this thing off. We had a great time in Olean, but now it's time for us to get back on the road.
Look at that beautiful sky, y'all. Look at the road. So as you see, we're stopped here at a rest stop here in New York. Right turn signal has burst again every time. The left turn signal. Right now, the light bulb body count stands at 2.
You just cracking like it's nothing, man.
And a couple of minutes later, we were good to go.
Back in business. Girl probably trying to take a dumb selfie of herself. Look at her. Yeah. And her about to slide her crazy rump off this darn car is courtesy of McGuire's ceramic shine. As you can see, she has been through the ringer in the rain and everything, but the car still looks fairly good. All right, let's get it back on the road.
Back on the road and back through the rain.
A casino. A casino. Grandma called it casino.
Now guess what happened next?
All right, turn signal went out again. I just replaced it yesterday. I already replaced the left one. I don't know what in the world going on with this thing.
About an hour later, we stopped at another rest area to replace this light bulb. And now the blown bulb body count is 3.
I don't know what in the world going on with these bulbs, man. Look like that one got possessed or something.
And right after I replaced the light bulb, we decided to fix ourselves some sandwiches and take a 30-minute break from the road.
Hey, what you doing over here? Nice little stop, wasn't it?
Let's resume the cruise to our destination for today, which is in Bennington, Vermont.
Alright guys, we are on US 20, not too far from Albany, New York. That's the place that we actually picked this car up from almost 2 years ago. Okay, we just got rerouted. 1.2 miles, you gotta get on 10th Street.
In half a mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto 10th Street.
Lord have mercy, they got us going somewhere. Every witcher got done
We
with.
are in the neighborhood now.
Glad you were
Uncle
looking.
Sam's burial site.
Uncle Sam dead?
He dead.
Uncle Sam dead.
He dead.
By the time I got over the shock that Uncle Sam's dead, we were on the back roads of New York State.
Man, look at all the sheep, goats. Look
Look at them over here. They been sheared.
There's something else.
They naked. They naked. No cows.
Golly. What in the world? Turtles and stuff and big moose and God dog. E7 right lane to Vermont 9. That's what you want.
And a few minutes later, we crossed into the great state of Vermont for the first time in my life.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Vermont. This is Vermont State Highway number 9. We are about what in the world is that?
We'll figure it out later, but right now we've made it to Bennington, Vermont.
Wow. Talk about dropping into town.
We're staying at the Paradise Inn. Once we got settled in, we went exploring.
Bennington, Vermont. Y'all, we about to walk this town. That is crazy.
How about this for a coincidence? When I found the 01, it was actually listed through Hemmings.com. Here's a picture of the 01 from the listing on Hemmings.com, and yes, it had Corvette style wheels.
Downtown is not bad.
Our youngest son loves to play games such as Magic, and he's fascinated with dragons too. We picked up dinner at this Jamaican cafe, then we walked back to our hotel to enjoy our food and each other's company.
Gonna sit here and eat some of this jerk and oxtails, big baby.
I'm almost certain that the bottle top to my wife's ginger beer could be twisted off by hand, but hey, we get to use our Blues Trail bottle opener.
Oh, there it goes.
Didn't quite turn out the way I wanted to.
Okay, what you used there? Let me see you read it. And where'd you get that from?
I definitely got this from Mr. Carmel King. He's the director of the Mississippi Tourism Bureau. When we completed all of the Blues Trail markers in the state of Mississippi in our OG formula, which is 1996 Firebird Formula.
Did you get that shirt you got on too?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, look at you, Mississippi down here in Vermont.
Trail reps.
Yeah.
Represent, all right.
That's
So
right.
now I'm about to get on this jerk chicken, and she about to get on this Jamaican oxtails, and we about to throw it down, guys. All right? I'm not playing with you cats now.
You're so funny.
The food was delicious, and now we're going to call it a day. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. We're getting in our morning walk in Bennington, looking for a place to eat breakfast. We walked about 3/4 of a mile from our hotel to the Blue Bean Diner, but it was closed. Maybe because it's the 4th of July. We ended up walking back to downtown Bennington.
Got an attitude? Attitude.
Let's see if the Angry Egg is open.
All right, we're gonna go get some breakfast here.
Oh, they're open. The Angry Egg is actually a really nice place. And being from Mississippi, I had no choice but to get the Egg Bowl. Hell State.
I got the egg bowl with orange juice, baby. Mississippi State all the way.
Let's taste it.
All right, man. I ain't.
With wheat toast, wheat wrap.
Time to head back to the hotel so we can get back on the road.
We just walked back from breakfast. Look at Jillian. We're walking in the rain. Just went up a hill. He like, no, not my quads. You quit making me tired, Shalisa.
Making sure I don't have any bad light bulbs.
Of course, it's gonna be raining pretty much the whole trip through, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to change the bulbs again. But this is the trip to Rockland, Maine and the Blues Trail marker, so everything goes okay. We should be there today.
Before we left town, we stopped at the Bennington Welcome Center.
We just found a geocache here at the Welcome Center. And we have a pin because we have the car here at the Welcome Center here.
All right, we're about to head to that monument.
We found out that this structure is the Bennington Battle Monument, which commemorates the Battle of Bennington during the American Revolutionary War. However, the battle occurred 10 miles from this site in New York State.
That's pretty cool.
And now it's time to head out of town. We're on our way to Rockland, Maine, which is our destination for today, and is home to the second farthest Blues Trail marker from our home, which is Mississippi to Maine.
Alright. On Route 9. Ooh, look at them rivers.
And of course, we ran into a whole lot of rain.
The fashion place, old school.
What your gas look like? Almost in. No, almost in. Yeah, we good.
And about 10 minutes after this gas check, we crossed into the great state of New Hampshire.
Hey, we're in New Hampshire. Alright.
I took the wheel somewhere in New Hampshire. Let's take the pic for the Facebook post. And about 30 minutes after we took the picture, we crossed into the great state of Maine.
There's Maine coming around the curve. Here it is. All right. We are finally in Maine. Yay! In about 3.5 more hours, we'll be at the marker.
Well, actually, according to this, we got 2 hours and 42 minutes.
3 hours, y'all. 3 hours.
Yeah, it'll probably be 3 hours, but yeah, we on the way. We are almost there. So far, we've been 1,554 miles. We have another 125
There's
to go.
Airstream. Oh, they make it there. That's where they make Airstream. Whoa. Whoa.
You see how much this woman loves camping? I know I've said this already, but make sure you check out our Traveling Weekenders channel.
We're about to enter into the rest stop here in Maine, our first rest stop.
Blew another light bulb.
So we got, well, as you see, Julian's at it again, trying to fit the light bulb.
The problem is, it is too much water coming up in here.
Y'all see that?
And the same on the other side. So this is going to blow sooner or later.
Look at that. So he's going to use these paper towels and try to soak up some of the water.
While I tried to soak the water out of the bulb housings, my wife took a tour of the rest area.
There's Smokey the Bear. There's the sign, State of Maine Tourism. Have a little pavilion over here. Look at this. So if you want to come over here and kind of sit up on the pavilion, you have a whole room here. Your snacks in here. You have a drink machine and a snack machine. Go in the building here. The bathrooms are here. And then there's the tourism part.
Alright, we have 65 miles before we get to the marker.
Oh man, we could have went to that, Daddy. I want to go to the Ferris wheel. we please?
Man, no.
We're not. We're right here. I mean, how much longer we got?
We got an hour.
We had time to stop and get on the Ferris wheel, Julie.
So we got an hour.
What we gonna do in Rockland?
What the folks suggest?
They might not be here. You know it's the 4th.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So what we gonna do in Rockland?
Go to the hotel and chill.
Oh, that ain't fun.
We ain't chill. We go to the hotel, then we walk out and explore. When we done this like every doggone time.
Place where we be walking.
I mean, we right there at the Pacific Ocean.
I'm confident there are some things to do in Rockland. I pray to God there's some things to do in Rockland. Now let's fast forward about 50 minutes.
Alright, y'all, we're in Rockland, Maine. We have come at this point 1,680 miles. And we have less than a mile to go.
And just like that, we made it. There's the Mississippi Blues Trail marker. At this point, we've visited every Mississippi Blues Trail marker in the United States except one in a Pontiac Firebird Formula.
We here? Turn the car off.
Still that nobody suits me like my little sweet woman from Maine. She went away and left me. I cried until it was a shame.
Per the blues marker, Mississippi is 1,636 miles. And guess what? We drove it off. Yes, we did. We drove it right there in that blue Firebird. Yep. And we pushed it. And we drove it. Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Rockland, Maine's hosts the North Atlantic Blues Festival. We definitely gotta check it out, but I'm sure we'll be flying in. We even found something to do in Rockland. We visited the Rockland Breakwater Lighthouse and saw a gorgeous sunset. We couldn't ask for a better ending to the day. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with everyone you know. Don't forget to check out our Traveling Weekenders channel and check out our camping adventures. Be on the lookout for the next video, which will document the rest of our time in Rockland and our trip back home. It's a wild one. Take care, and as always, be blessed. Peace.